Hi there, my name is Drew, and if we haven't met before, welcome to ReadyBudgetGo. If this isn't your first time visiting my channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here either way. It's Monday night, and that is when I play 12 different savings games to put money toward my sinking funds. I am collating this money throughout the month, and then at the end of the month, I will randomize them into my 12 different sinking funds. So let's have some fun and save some money. Before I get started saving, I better make sure I've got $100 here in the cash tray. This is, of course, all prop money, but it's important for me to keep track of what's going where and how much is going into each envelope and how much I'm actually saving each week, because it's usually not $100 exactly. If I need to pull in more money, I will do that, and I'll just update in my budget notes what I did for that week. But let's count and see, make sure there's $100 to start with. So I should have 3 10s, and I do. And I should have 9 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I do. I should have 7 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I should have 11 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, let me count those again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, good. So for those of you following along at home, that's $30 in 10s, 45 in 5s, 14 in 2s, and 11 in 1s. So we have 30, 75, 89, 100. Okay, that out of the way, let's get started with saving. We're going to do Loteria first, and I didn't get out a Loteria card because we're doing Millennial Loteria this week. We did regular Loteria last week, so there's the deck. And let me get out a card here. In fact, I need to put last week's card away. I'm filming them back to back because I have a friend coming into town, and I want to make sure that I'm not taking any time away from him, and that I'm also keeping up with my upload schedule. So I'm going to shuffle these. If you haven't seen me play Loteria before, it is a bingo type game. Millennial Loteria has a little bit of a modern twist. I keep dealing cards and marking off spaces until I get a line of 4 anywhere, and then I save $1 for every chip on the card. Okay, so let's see how we do this week. So we're starting off with L non-GMO, and I don't have that one. L nail art, nope. L tattoo, no. L gender reveal, no. L juice cleanse is right down here in the corner. L pride, appropriate for June, but don't have it. L drone, right there. Low notification, move these over closer, right there. L global warming, no. Last bitcoins, no. L piercing, nope. L participation trophy, no. L prime, right there. Last student debt, that opens up L Coachella for a Loteria. L brunch, no. L web design, no. L healing crystal, no. L TikTok, and this is a lenticular card, but it's not on my bingo card, on my Loteria card. L VR, no. L man bun, no. L Uber, yep, that opens up El Bad Hombre. La Thigh Gap, no. L Internship, no. L DJ is right over there. L Troll, right there. L Gentrification, yep. And there's El Bad Hombre. So we have a diagonal Loteria, and we've got $3, $6, $9, $10 going into the Loteria envelope for the week. I will give these one quick shuffle for luck for next time. Next week, we'll be back doing regular Loteria. For now, let me set all this aside here. We'll clear off the card. Loteria usually gets about $10 a week. So we're right on pace for this week. Get the binder back out. Grab a 10 here. So far, Loteria has 10, 25, 27, 28. Next is Sussed, and I can't remember if I have 2 more on this card or if I need a new card. So let me take it out and take a look here. Okay, I have 2 more on this card. So this is a would you rather type game. I always give my honest opinion. I save $2 for option A, $3 for option B, $5 for option C. So it says, which am I most likely to do? A, swap clothes with a friend. B, lend clothes to a friend. C, borrow clothes from a friend. Well, none of these, really. There aren't many people my size in the world. But I would say of the 3, I'd be most likely to lend. So I'm going to say B, and that'll save $3. So 2 and 3. Next, what scares me most? A, tests. B, unsteady bridges. Or C, going first. Not a fan of an unsteady bridge, so I am going to say B. I can manage the other 2, that's just in your mind, but an unsteady bridge is an unsteady bridge. So $3 there, $3 there, total of 6. So I'm going to put 2 back and take out a 5, not a 1, 5. And that will go into envelope number 2. So far, in Loteria, we have 10, or not Loteria, Sussed, 10, 15, 17, 18. Okay, so $18, which means every week we've answered C, or option B for all the questions. So that's weird. Okay, moving on to the name game. So I'm going to set the binder aside. Let's get out the name game here. If you haven't seen it before, the name game is one that I got at a thrift store for $3 when I was living in Washington. It has more than paid for itself with how much I've been able to save thanks to using it. You get up to 5 clues to the identity of a famous person. I save $1 per clue used. And if I don't get it within 5 clues, I save $10 as a penalty. There aren't many that I haven't gotten, but there's been a few. So let's see. First clue, the new power generation. Oh, I'm already in trouble. The symbol. Oh, okay. I should have known this from, I should have known it from the first clue. Purple Rain. Okay, so it's Prince. Artist formerly known as, singer. Yep, okay. So I got it in 3. I was born in the 80s, but I mean, I was a kid when Prince was really big. So, although I graduated class of 2000 and his song 1999 came way back in style in my senior year, junior year, senior year. Okay, let's do one more. I know all you Gen Xers are like, it's Prince on the first clue, but I'm sorry. I have no words. Okay. Depression, well, aren't we all? Okay. Memphis. Only famous person from Memphis I know of is Elvis Presley. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof doesn't help me. A streetcar named, oh, this is Tennessee Williams. Streetcar Named Desire, playwright, Tennessee Williams. Yep. Okay, so I got it in 4. So that's $4. So I'm going to put 1 back, take a 5, and we'll put $7 into the name game. Okay. If menagerie had been a clue, I would have gotten that way earlier. Just saying. Because there's not really much else where you hear that word. Okay, so envelope number 3 is getting 7. And I may condense this. Let's see here. 5. Oh, no, 15. 17, 19, 21. I am going to take the 5 and all the 2s and put in a 10 and a 1 for 21. And I will come back and condense this further at the end. But for now, I'm trying to get the 10s out. Okay, Dicetropolis is next. And we're just playing game 1 this month for the rest of this month. So we're playing Boston. And I will get out my dice tower here. And we'll use the aqua colored dice, because why not? Dry erase marker. In Boston, you roll all 3 dice. The first time, you save the highest number and you set that die aside. You re-roll the remaining 2 dice. You save the highest, or you write the highest number down. You set that die aside. And then you roll the last die, and whatever it rolls, you write down. Then you total it up, and you score that amount. You can save that amount or keep going and add digits together, which is what I usually do. But that is how you play Boston. So let's see how I do. Okay, so 3 is the highest, so we'll save that. And we'll roll the remaining 2. 3 again. Last roll. And 5. So 5 plus 3 plus 3 is 11. Let's go. Let's not write it like a chump. 11. Go again. Okay, 6. Pretty common to have 5s and 6s on the first roll. Whoops. Well, I'm going to count that. So we'll have 6. And 4. So that's going to be 16. Let's go one more time. Okay, 4. 6. Last roll. And a 2. So that is going to be 12. So 12 plus 16 plus 11 is 39. 3 plus 9 is 12. I don't want to save 12. That's too much, and 3 is too low. So I am going to go one more time. And let's hope I don't make it even lower by adding things together. Okay. So a 4. A 5. Oops, that was a 5. And a 6, which is 15. Okay. So 40, 51, 53, 54. And 5 plus 4 is 9. So 9 I will save. Clear this off for next week. If there's a 1 or a 2 in there, I'll put another 10 in, but let's see. Nope. So I'm going to have to take 9. Well, I can take out the 5 and put in 14. 10, 12, and 14. So total of $24 in Dicetropolis so far. Up next is going to be Dicetropolis 2, and we're going to be doing Add 'em Up. Okay, so let me get out the D4 dice. We need 2 of them. And it's like Shut the Box, but because we're using D4s, knocking off the big numbers isn't necessarily the best play, because you have to use the number that you roll on both dice, or a combination of it, so you can't just get rid of the 1. There's no going down to 1 die, because we're adding them up. Okay, so we've got 2 and a 2, so that's 4, so I am going to knock off the 1 and the 3. 2 and a 4, so I'll take 6. Whoops. 4 and 3, so 7. So it has to be the 5 and the 2. So I need a pair of 2s or a 1 and a 3. And I got a pair of 4s. Okay. So got stuck with 4. Let's go again. 3 and 3. I'm going to take the 1 and the 5. 2 and a 4. Okay, I'll take the 6. Whoops. 2 and 4, 6. Okay. So I need a 1 and a 2. Come on, Lawrence Welk. 3 and a 4. Nope. But I'm going to stop there. I'm going to put $7 in because I got stuck with 3. So 5 and 7. If you want a detailed explanation of how to play Add 'em Up, I go over it in more detail on last week's video. Trying not to make these too long. Okay, so we're adding in 7, and that will bring the total up to, looks like about 20 bucks. Nope, 25. 10, 15, 20, 2, 4, and 5. Okay. Into envelope number 5, along with the game. Dicequarium is up next. We are playing Barracuda. This video comes out on the 15th, so the Barracuda number is 1 because it's an odd number day. I need the 3 aqua dice back. Well, actually, I only need 2 of them, or I need only 2 of them. So the way that you play Barracuda is because it's an odd number day, the Barracuda number is 1. You keep rolling and scoring per roll until you roll a 1, and then you save the number of safe rolls. So that's a safe roll. If you roll the Barracuda number on the first roll, then you play again and you save double. Okay, another safe roll. Another one. Another. Really avoiding those ones. 7 safe rolls. 8. 9. And I am going to cap this at 10. Okay. Well, I ended up not rolling the Barracuda number, but I don't want to keep rolling and scoring, so I am going to stop there, save $10. I could have kept going and then made it low budget, but of course the risk is you end up with a 2 or a 3, and then you got to play again. And as much fun as I have playing my games, everyone has a limit with how much time they can spend with me each week, and I appreciate every moment that you're here. So let me go into envelope number 6. Has 20 bucks in there so far, so this will make it 30 for Dicequarium. Up next is going to be Fruit Machine. So we'll see how the dice slots are feeling this week. Flip this over here. And I'll get out the fruit dice. There's 3 of them. Available on my Etsy shop as a physical or a digital product. If you get the physical version, you get these 3 custom dice along with it. If you go for the digital version, then you get the save table, you get the artwork for the dice, but you've got to find your own dice and make them yourself using the artwork provided. All right, feeling lucky. Well, we got a watermelon, we got a plum, and we got an orange. Let's go for the watermelons, because it's getting to be summertime, right? Another watermelon. We got 2 more rolls to make 3 watermelons. Plum and lemon. So nothing there, so that's going to be $1. Let's go again. 2 cherries and a watermelon. Okay. Watermelon. It's haunting me. And there we go. We got 3 cherries. And that is where I'm going to stop, because that's $9, and that is plenty for one game. So let me erase this. Set those aside. We'll get out $9. Okay. Envelope number 7 gets 9 more, and that brings the total up to 30 bucks, I think. Yep. 25, 7, 9, and 30. Okay. Oh, why don't I ever remember to put this in first? There we go. Alrighty. Now it's time for quicks. Let me take out the scorecard here. We'll need the quicks dice and my Tombow marker. We are on the green this week, so I will take that one out. If you haven't seen me play Quicks before, I play it a little like Shut the Box, except I'm rolling 3 dice and I am using exactly 2 to make a number. I can make 1, 2, or 3 numbers for each roll, but if I roll something that's already crossed off and there's no other open spaces for what I've rolled, then it's game over. So let's see how we do. I've gotten close on this before, but I've never gone all the way. Okay, so 10 and 9, and I'm going to take both of those. We have 6, 10, and 8. So I'm going to take the 8. Can't take the 10, don't want to take the 6 yet. Okay, 10 and 11, so we'll take 11. Need some low numbers here. 12 and 11, so we'll take 12. Really need low numbers now. Nope. Okay, so it's game over. So I am going to add up all of these and let's see how much the damage is. So we've got 10, 20, plus 5 plus 2 is 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. So 9 is what I will save this week. Oops. Five, 7, 9. Into envelope number 8, and we'll see how much that's up to. Ooh, good amount. Okay, so 5. Okay, so 25, 27, 29, 31, $33 into Quicks so far this month. Up next is going to be Tucano, so I will get the Tucano cards out. Tucano is commercially available. I bought it at an independent game store in Portland, Oregon last year. So I'm going to give these a couple of shuffles. I'm going to deal 6 cards in a very specific pattern, and then I will tell you how I am going to save, or how I'm going to score according to the pattern of the cards. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh dear. Okay, so, and well, that didn't make too much of a difference. All right. So, the toucan card that came out here is switch first and last card because it's the one with the mask. So I dealt another card for that position and swapped the first and the last. Now let's move these over a little bit and I will tell you how they score. So cards that look like this, that have 2 numbers on either side, if it's an even number position, I use the number on the left. If it's an odd number position, I use the one on the right. This is in position number 1, so it's an odd number, so that's 3. This one is an even position, so it's the left, and that's 0. So I'm going to flip this over because it doesn't score anything. This is in position number 3, so it's 9. So 9 plus 3 is 12 for the top row. For the bottom row, this is in position number 4, but it doesn't have anything for position number 4. It has only 1, 2, and 3, so that scores nothing. This is in an odd position, so it scores 1, but this same card is in an even position, so it scores -1, so these cancel each other out. So that leaves us with, what did I say here? So it's odd, so that's 3, and position 3 is 9, so a total of 12. And I'm going to save the $12. So let me get all of these gathered back up. I'll put them back in the deck. Give it a quick shuffle for luck for next time. And I'm going to put $12 into Tucano. Okay. 5, 10, and 12. Going into envelope number 9. So we now have 10, 20, 5, 27, 29, $31 in Tucano for the month, or in envelope 9. Oh, I didn't put the quick scorecard back. Better do that before I forget. All right, Dicefecta. We are playing D6 Dicefecta this month. So let me get out my blue D6 die. If you haven't seen Dicefecta before, you roll the die that it tells you. You mark the numbers off on the card as you roll them. When you finish one of these sections, you yell Dicefecta. And then you save according to whether you're doing high budget, medium budget, or low budget. And I will explain all three when we get there. So we're going to start with the 6. So we're going to mark those. And then 5. 5 again. 3. 6 we already have. 5 we already have. 2. Dicefecta. Okay, so this is our Dicefecta. The way that you score this, there's 3 ways, as I was saying earlier. So the high budget way is you add up all the numbers that are in the section that gave you the Dicefecta. So that is 5 plus 3 plus 2, which is 10. Medium budget is you save $1 for every number marked off on the cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And low budget is the last number you rolled, which is a 2. So I'm going to save medium budget, and I'm going to save $8 in Dicefecta this week. Clean off the card. I'm using a dry erase marker here, so everything just wipes right off. And we're going to take out 5, 7, 8. Into envelope number 10. Let's see how much total is in here. So 10, 15, 20, 2, and 3. Would have thought Dicefecta would be higher, but apparently not this month. Oh, will I ever learn? There we go. Okay, up next is going to be Cute Machine. Cute Machine. So, I will get out the cute dice, or the animal dice, or however you want to put it. Let me put this way. And we'll get out the 5 dice here, and give them a roll. Okay, we got 3 penguins and we got 2 shabubus. We're going for 5 of a kind here. We got up to 5 rolls to do it, so we're up to 4 rolls to do it rather. So we're starting strong with 3 penguins. Dolphin, turtle. There's another penguin. We got 1 more roll left. Whoops. And a shabubu. So 4 penguins, $3. So I'm just going to mark that on here. And let's go one more time. Okay, we've got a zoo. We've got an otter, a turtle, a cat, a dolphin, and a dog. Let's go for the cats. They're not too bad. They're kind of middle of the road here. Another cat and 2 otters, but I'm not switching. 2 more rolls. Another cat. Last roll. 2 turtles. Okay, so 3 cats is $4, and I am going to stop there and put $7 into Cute Machine for the week as my dice tower collapses. Okay, so I need $7. 5, 6, and 7. That leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 for flip 7. And if I need to take out extra money, I absolutely will. Let's see how much money is in envelope number 11. At the end of the month, I will randomize into my sinking funds. So we don't know which fund this is going towards yet, but that video will come out probably early July. Okay, so Cute Machine has, so far, 10, 15, 20, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we'll do like that. And then last up is going to be flip 7. So let me set the binder aside. We'll take out the flip 7 deck. If you haven't seen me play flip 7 before, or if you haven't played flip 7 for yourself, this game is commercially available. In the deck, there are numbered cards, and the number on the card corresponds to how many of those are in the deck. So there's 11 11s. There are 2 2s. There's 10 tens, etc. You get the picture. There's also special cards that affect your hand, can force you to draw extra cards. The goal is to draw at least 3 cards, and more if you want, without repeating the number. So you don't want to draw 2 11s or 2 4s or 2 of anything. Okay, so we'll give them a cut here. Wish me luck, because last week was awful. Okay, we got a 7, a 3, and you have to take at least 3, and an 11. So that is 21, so that would only save me $3. So I either need to save $3 and play again, or keep going, and I am going to risk it for the biscuit, because these 2 cards are pretty good. The 11's kind of scary, but let's just hope I don't get a repeat of last week. Oh, good, I'm safe. And a 2. Okay, so now every card that you deal, in addition to the mandatory 3, you get to decide if you want to stop after each card. So now I have 10, 21, 23, or 5, which would leave me $1 extra, and I need to really be sure that I'm putting $100 into... Well, actually, you know what? The last couple of weeks I've been over. So I am going to say I'm only going to put $99 in this week, and I am going to stop there because I really don't want the penalty. I really don't want the penalty, because that'd be 15 bucks. So, at least. So let me put this away, and I am going to put the $5 into the envelope in the back, number 12. And then I will come through and condense everything. But before I do that, I want to take out my budget binder and make sure that I note that I only put $99 into my sinking funds this week. If this were week 1, I'd have drawn another card because I wouldn't have had the 2 weeks of history. But I've already gone over by $14 for the month, which is fine, but I don't want to risk going over by a whole bunch just because I don't. Okay, so now let's get out the rest of the prop money. And if I didn't explain already, I use prop money because I don't really like hauling around large sums of cash to and from the bank. I used to do it in my old neighborhood, and I didn't mind taking the cash around with me, but I really hated having it in my apartment. Here, I don't mind having it in my apartment, but I really hate taking it around with me. So, and I'm just putting in the 50s and 100s even though I know I don't need them. Okay. So let's see what's in each binder, or each envelope rather, and how much I can condense. So envelope 1 has 28. So we'll take those 2 10s and we'll grab a 20. Oh dear, I'm out of the stickered 20s. Well, there are worse fates. All right. Envelope number 2 has 18. There's nothing we can do there. Envelope 3 has 21. So 2 10s for a 20. Envelope 4 has 24. So we'll take the 2 10s back for a 20. One of these is stickered, one of them isn't, so the non-stickered needs to go further to the front. We'll put in, oh, there's a stickered 20. Huh. Okay, I'll take that one then. Envelope number 5 has 10, 15, 20, 2, 4, and 5. So we'll keep a 5. We'll put everything else down for a 20. Envelope 6 has 30, so we'll put 2 5s away for a 10. Envelope 7 has 25, 27, 29, 30. So a 5, 2 2s, and a 1 for a 10. Come on, you. There we go. Envelope 8, 20, 5, 27, 29, 31, 33. So we'll keep 1, 2. We'll put a 5 and 3 2s away for a 10 and a 1. So still 33. Tucano, envelope number 9, has 10, 15, 20, 5, 27, 29, 31. So I'm going to put back this 21 for a 20 and a 1. Okay, envelope 10 has 10, 15, 22, 23. Envelope 11 has 10, 15, 20, 2, 3, and 4. $10 and 2 5s for a 20. And then lastly, envelope number 12 has 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll put back 5 1s for a 5. All right, so that is it. That is everything for this week in Ready Budget Game. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and until I see you in the next one, take care.